New England Gardening. I'm going to up-pot a couple of my fig trees here that I brought inside that have broken dormancy. This is the Ischia Black that, so one cutting that survived from a broken branch from last spring. And this is the longest I've kept a fig in this size cup here. I'm just afraid to transfer it. But it really has some nice, strong roots here that I think are going to be pretty hard to break, transferring them out of the cup here. But you can see the fig mosaic virus in the leaf here. You can see the discoloration and the deformed leaf. So that's what the Ischia Black is known for. It's really heavily infected with, I don't know if it's got more, it doesn't have more fig mosaic virus. It's just that it really shows the symptoms. It's really affected by it more than other varieties. So I brought some soil in. The soil was in the cellar, and it's probably about like 50 degrees, so I wanted to warm it up. And I was noticing one of these garden tip little ad spots that they play before a video, and they were mentioning using coffee filters at the bottom of your pots to prevent the soil from leaking out of the drainage holes. And so I thought it was a pretty good idea, so I'm putting a coffee filter at the bottom of these pots. But this other one here it's being called Blue Ischia, and it woke up too. A lot of new growth on here, but it's pretty leggy and pretty weak. That's one of the problems with having something grow inside, like a fig tree. It needs the stress of the wind and the environment to get some nice strong growth here, but I think both of these deserve a little bit more leg room, so it's time to up-pot them. This one here seems to be mostly in a moss material, not too much soil, so I bought this on eBay, so I'm not sure what it is. I don't think a lot of people in the fig community are too certain what this is, so we'll see. But it has pretty clean leaves. I don't see any sign of fig mosaic virus, although that's not necessarily an indication that it's there or not. But I'm more interested in knowing what variety this is. What exactly is it? So get back to me in 5 years. I'll let you know. So yeah, let's pot these. And as usual, I'm always afraid of the amount of roots that I'm going to break off during the transfer process here. Hopefully not any, or very few. And hopefully it'll also encourage some nice, healthier growth and stronger growth on this Ischia Black. So we got through that cold snap, and it's supposed to be warming up into the 40s actually for a couple of days this coming week. So this mix here, if I remember correctly, I put a lot of bark in it and a lot of perlite, so it's really doesn't even really hold together. Whoa, look at that. Just not too much. Some secondary roots, but yeah, I'm not even gonna disturb this too much. I don't want to disturb this too much at all. Should have went ahead and put the soil in, but I didn't. Let me do that. Forgot that I used this orchid bark I was mixing in with my soil, so I don't think I have any of that left. Need to go out and get some of that. I like the size of that. Add some aeration to the mix there. So I'm going to keep this, inside from here on in and see what what type of growth I get on this thing from by this spring. So I took advantage of broken branch. I'm pretty sure that sparrows were perching on it, and just too many sparrows on it, and I broke the branch off. This is a organic garden soil. Got a lot of broken branches and twigs in it. That's what I've been using. So I hope I didn't disturb that too much and it recovers. I don't think it'll even know that I removed it. Hopefully it's going to like that new pot with extra soil. And there's they actually say it on the label. Yeah, they do. They say Blue Ischia. So, and this is different growth habit. The rumor has it, or what I've been led to believe, is that this is from a tissue culture. So it's a little bit more elaborate process that they use to start this plant. But again, never heard of a Blue Ischia. We'll find out exactly what that is, if it produces a tasty fig or not. But all I'm expecting from this coming up, this growing season and the time inside here, is just some nice healthy growth on this. Yeah, it's mostly all peat. Yeah, so it's mostly all peat. No soil there at all. And the only problem with having these growing inside during the winter here is the transitioning. I learned quickly also that just because you have something in a window with full sun, more than likely your windows have a UV coating on them, or the glass itself probably offers some protection. And just because it's in full sunlight inside, you bring it outside with no barrier between the sun and the plant, you're going to get burned, because the glass is offering some form of protection from the full strength of the sun. So, that was pretty straightforward. Just been meaning to do that. Have these two up potted, and I'll water them a little bit and put them back in the window. So this is New England Gardening, and this is Blue Ischia, and this is Ischia Black, and this is Ischia Black. So when it has a nice ripe fig on it, it's really a nice fig. So again, that's New England Gardening. Thanks for watching.